Hey YouTube, how's it going? Thank you for clicking in live or on the rewind. I'll take it. So yeah, um, decided to go live this week. I guess material's a little thin, and I'll get to it here in a second. All right, no tube angle. Again, excuse the mess back there. So anyway, yeah, wanted to go live, share a couple Hot Wheels that I forgot to do last week, and a couple more that I bought today. I went looking for Hot Wheels today or yesterday and the day before, and I was able to find a couple. Yeah, one of the stores that's not local to me per se, but in the area, informed me and another person that I met in the aisle looking for Hot Wheels that they didn't get any new Hot Wheels this week and they won't next week. So inventory. So they're doing maybe a store reset, a remodel, or whatever. And yeah, so at least that eliminates that store. But I was able to pick up a couple Matchboxes. So I'll show those off here in a minute. Anyway, so I do have this box to show off. As the title of the video says, it's a Hot Wheels protection. And because, yeah, I just went on a little shopping spree. And I was thinking, hey, I have some treasure hunts. Maybe they're worth protecting. I do have a protector already, but I don't recall the name brand of it. But I do know that there's a gap on the top there. And I think the protector that I bought doesn't have that gap. So we'll see when I unbox it. Off the top of my head, I don't know the brand, but I'll do that. All right, cool. So I'll start. I bought a couple Hot Wheels during 4th of July week. And I don't know, some of you might click off now or here shortly. But anyway, I went to the police precinct and I got fingerprinted to get a license. And then I asked the lady behind the counter, like, hey, do you guys still have those diecasts you guys were selling a little while ago? She looked at me. Yeah, the little Hot Wheel car. 1 second. So she came back out, and I was happy about it. I was like, cool. So here we go. So it's a Hot Pursuit, and it's a Pasco Police Department cruiser, or I guess this is what? Reading backwards here. 2018 Ford Police Interceptor utility vehicle. So it's pretty cool. It already came in this protection, like in this case. And, you know, they weren't too bad, I guess. It's my hometown. And the lady said there was $10 cash because it was for a charity. I gave her a 20. I was just kind of happy about it. So it took me years to get it, but now I have two. And really happy about that. It went to a charity. I forgot what it was. But when I went to the precinct to try to buy this originally, I think this was 2020, 21. There was stuff going on outside the precinct that kind of kept me from buying these. And I was like so disappointed. I was like, dude, can you just do this a different day that I'm there to buy Hot Wheels? But the precinct was blocked. It was on lock, that sort of thing, so I didn't get to buy it. Strange Dog Comics and Wrestling. What up, man? How you doing? What's up? Thank you for hanging out. Yeah. So speaking of which, so when I went to look for Hot Wheels, maybe I'll open it, maybe I won't, but I found a couple Matchboxes. No new Hot Wheels this week. It stinks, but I guess some of the stores here did not receive new inventory. I went to 4 or 5 different ones. No new inventory. I did miss out on Walmart, but that's a given. Like, Walmart has so many people going there that sometimes I'm not the first one there, or the 5th, or the 10th. Anyway, so here we go. Matchbox, and this is a Camaro SS What is this? 69? 1969 Camaro SS. 396. 396. I did not know that was a engine size. All right, cool. All right. So yeah, since I had the police interceptor on my head, so I went with the Matchbox version. So maybe if I open this one, it'll keep me from opening the ones that I just spent $10 on. We'll find out. All right, guys. So let's get to the review. Again, so I ordered this off of Amazon, and I'm realizing that I'm buying these Hot Wheels, and currently they're not stored away just yet. What I've been doing is, if I'm lucky enough and I see the worker at the store that is friendly, I'll be like, hey, do you have one of these Hot Wheel boxes I might have? And most of the time they're like, yeah, sure. And they give it to me, and that's where I put my Hot Wheels. All right, guys. So there is no invoice per se on the Hot Wheel protector, and I was kind of hoping to remind me of the name brand, because off the top of my head I'll look it up on a prior purchase. But on Amazon there's a Sterling is a big one. And when I did a Google search, there's a Hot Wheels brand, and this one, and I'll come up with the name here shortly. But so far so good. Clamshell. I was looking for. I did search, and people like the clamshell because it's not going to. They're afraid that if you hang it and the clamshell doesn't come in from the bottom, that it might fall out. So yeah. Oh, hey guys, look, live from his bed. Let's bring him in, guys. That's Rod the Rican. He's a friend of the channel. Let's bring him in style. What? Rod, people would have liked to see you in the bed, dude. It's cool. Whatever. I need one of those. All right, Rod. Yeah, dude. That's why I wanted to do this review. I wanted to check this out, and because I do have this one, but I don't remember how I acquired it. I don't. I have to dig into the archives. How did I come up with this? The only thing I could think of is that I went and I chose the most economical option on eBay or Amazon. So, because at the time when I got this, I wasn't sure where I was going with the Hot Wheels. I think at the time I was just looking for Batmobiles, and the cheapest thing was good for me. Little did I know that there could be some value to these things. So that's what led me to eventually get one of these guys, because there's treasure hunts. I didn't know there was treasure hunts. This whole time I was just looking for Batmobiles, anything comic related. But then later on, there's a treasure hunt, there's a super treasure, there's a limited color, this and that. So which led me here. Anyway, so let me go to Amazon. Let me see if I go under previous orders. Let's see, returns and orders. Your orders. Agu. Dude, it logged me out of my lady's account. And so, yeah. It's going to take me a couple seconds here. Here we go. All right. So the brand is FUYITE. And it's called the Fly Beer Protector Case. All right, guys. This is the brand. So if you're looking on Amazon, this is the brand right here. And so that's all I know. That's the brand of the Hot Wheels protector. And yeah, FUYITE, rectangular manufacturer, FUYITE, but the picture has Fly Beer Protector case on it. But that's the brand. That's the brand. This is how it looks like. So let's give it a whirl. So since let's put in the valuable ones, right? Let's grab one of these treasure hunts from last week, and I'll place it in and see how it goes. All right. So far, so good. You put it in, and there's room. There's room right there, which might be really good news because some of these Hot Wheels, they have like a bigger blister window, and sometimes you need that extra space. So let's close it up. And one thing you do want to feel that it's secure. So far it is snug. Okay. And it kind of just slid in. That could be misconstrued. Anyway, all right. Sorry, guys. So let me go press around. Okay. All right. So far, so good. It does have room. Does it slide? I guess it could. Could slide. But all right. So this is how it looks like. So there's a little bit of a gap there. One thing that I was reading that some of these need extra corner protection because you don't want to like ding your Hot Wheels. So on the bottom does look like it has an extra corner protection. At the top there is room for it. So yeah, okay. So it does fit a regular die cast. So this is a Hot Wheels. Let's see. Hopefully there isn't too much glare. Okay, the price for this, the one I clicked on is there's a 30 pack for $29. And it says it's 97 cents a piece. So 97 cents a piece if you buy 30 of them. All right, let's grab another one. And let's put a Matchbox car in there. Let me be a little bit more methodical as I place it in there just to center it a little bit more. So the way I'm doing it now is I'm going to place it from the bottom and snug it up against the end of it there and try to make it even on both sides. There is corner room. The cut of the Matchbox is a little different than a Hot Wheels. So, okay, that's what you want, a little bit of toughness with it. And it does, yeah, I don't hear a click or anything per se, but it is holding it in place and tightly. So I guess as you go through and you press it, you'll notice if you have a gap or not between the clamshells, between the clams, I guess. So there is glare there. So you kind of tell in the corner, but you could press it. And it does have that cutout up there for hanging. Just 1 second. All right, so the dog's getting walked, and he's gonna have a good time. All right, cool. So as I was saying, there's a little cutout there, so you could hook or place this on a wall somehow. What I'm thinking about doing, since I do shop at the Dollar Tree, I was thinking about getting some of their dollar twine, and I'll have to like hook it and run it across right here, like on the top of the shelf. I'll put like a little rope, or in this case, going this way. Yeah, so going from the top of the shelf there, I'll do, and then I'll put like a paper clip and hang them up. But yeah, as you can see, the Matchbox, it does fit the Matchbox well. There's room in the corners for it, and the Matchbox has a little different cut from the Hot Wheels. The one thing I was looking at too is that maybe you could kind of stand them up. They do stand up a little bit, but it is going to angle forward. All right. So far, so good. It does feel right. Yes. So it does feel sturdy. I do admit that the spacing around on the clamshell does feel a little bit more secure. This one on this side, it's a little bit thinner. Like the wall. Look at that. See if you can see the wall where it ends, the cart. A little bit thinner, a little bit wider. So it does feel secure. And yeah, I might just go with this FUYITE. Guys, help me out. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't even know what country of origin this plastic thing is. Unit count 30. Transparent FUYITE. 30-day money guarantee from Amazon. Okay, so most of the reviews is 4.6 out of 5. So yeah, let's see. All right, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'll share the screen. I don't have going to look like in my room. There you go. Thanks. Yeah, man. I'm trying to do the review best I can. I'm going to look like yes. So you know, I'll post something up. I'll hang it up. But let's present the screen. I do apologize for the advertising in the background. You could probably tell. Take a little peek at what I'm into. Don't hold it against me, okay? All right, cool. So here's the brand. Let me see. So when you see this, it says Fly Beer. Is that how you say it? Or they just did that for funsies? I don't know. Anyway, so they do try to illustrate the Hot Wheel in that little bottom there to keep it from totally tipping over in. And let's look at their, let's click on this image, see if it brings it up. Okay. Hangable design, waterproof. Guys, I wouldn't go that far as testing the water. I just wouldn't do it. It does have like a good seal, but I wouldn't call it vacuum seal. Maybe if you put some blue tape or something else, some scotch, just to seal it up a little bit, maybe, but I wouldn't take it that far. I'm sorry. I just wouldn't do it. I think right here, what they could have done, instead of calling it waterproof, it was dust proof. So it'll keep your Hot Wheels from getting any dust. I do see it sealed that way. There we go. Okay, waterproof, dust proof, durability and strength, acid free, eco friendly, easy to install. Okay, so yes, it's easy to install, acid free, eco friendly. I'm not sure what that means. Durability and strength. Okay, waterproof, wouldn't test it. Dust proof, I would go for that. Okay. Not easy to bend or scratch, strong for long-term use, transparent and clear. I could definitely say it's transparent and clear. You could hang up your own pegs at home. So, hey, what's up, Christina Payne? Dropping the links. What's up, Payne? All right. Hey, yep, that's my IG, guys. Yeah, you know, if you guys are interested in this sort of thing, you know, reach out. We have a couple of friendly groups where we message each other. Hey guys, I'm looking for this, you know, that sort of thing. Hey, look what I found. There's like four members that do most of the talking, but hey, the more the merrier. Upright design. So yeah, they kind of do showcase that little bottom, I don't know, like shelving, I guess. So there is that. All right. So it does have that. All right, let's see. 30 in sufficient quantity. Plenty of quantity for various uses and replacement needs. Okay. Okay. That's how they advertise it. Won't go there. Oh, cool. Little kiddo there. You know, a little bunch of diecast there on the floor and the couple of protector ones. Maybe the parent wants to look out for the kid and save the valuable ones. All right, guys. So let me, there we go. All right, guys. So yeah, I just did a search on Amazon. I was looking for a Hot Wheels protector case. Let's go back. These are the options. I have heard of Sterling. And I just went different. I just went a different route. Sterling, everybody does like Sterling from what I could see. Other people do the reviews. But I just wanted to try something different. And I don't regret the decision. 30 of them for basically $30. This is a 12-pack. Mainline 12 pack for 25. Maybe there's a little bit more. The only thing I can think of, the thickness of the product, maybe. But it looks really similar. And I just went again. I think I did it again. I just went with the cheaper route, and I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I think I'm totally fine with that. Yeah. So yeah, all right, cool. All right, guys. Hopefully, did I share myself on the background? Let me hit stop sharing because it's kind of weird. All right, cool. So yeah, pretty happy with it. It is a little bit shorter than this guy, but it does feel sturdy. I do like it. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, don't regret it one bit. Let's see. It feels like I did capture some air in there, and it's trying to move out. So there we go. Maybe when you clam it in. Anyway, when you close it, make sure you have less air in there. So maybe that could be something of concern. Maybe the air is going to try to escape, and it might lead it to open it. Maybe. I don't want to speculate or cause drama, or who knows what else it can do. You know what? So, one thing I could do. Let's see. I thought I had a. You know what? This one's easy to grab. So let's get Optimus. I haven't removed the tape yet because I wanted to open this, and I got this in the mail. So let's see if this protector case is good enough for a thicker Hot Wheel. So let's find out. Any guesses? Is it going to fit, not fit? Hey, it saves money and it works. Yes, Payne. Yeah. So again, it's just a cheaper version. I don't think I have these Hot Wheels that are worth any significant amount of money. Maybe the Supers, but I only have a couple of them. And then this guy. $10 out the door is, a little bit steeper. But I'm happy with it, and it came in its own protector case, so I'm okay with that. I see Harley on the wall. Yes, I did receive a request for a Harley Quinn, and I put it on the wall. And speaking of which, I might add another Harley Quinn, but this is a frame. Any guesses what goes in there? I figured, I could put the frame up there in the middle, and I could recreate that cover with those characters on the wall there. So, all right, guys, any guesses? Is this Optimus going to fit? Let's find out. Guys, thank you for hanging with me. I think this is the last one I put on or demonstrate on the live, and I'll get you guys out of here. But thank you for tuning in. All right, guys. Let's find out. Does it do the thick Optimus one? And oh man, I don't know. Bombshells. Yes, it will fit. Okay, that's a good guess. Optimism. All right, let's see. You know what? If it wasn't for the tape, okay, guys, I think the jury's out. I don't think it will, but it has tape on it, though. I did not practice this before, guys. I'm sorry, but it's part of the learning curve, I guess. Okay, no, it will not fit Optimus with the tape. So let me cut off the camera for a second just to see if I can find a different one that I can demonstrate with this with. But as of right now, it does not fit. It does not fit. All right, guys. All right. Well, I found another one. So let's put this in a protector. This is the birthday burner. All right, so just to put something in this, let's get it out of the way. All right, and again, just like anybody else here, I'm trying to, collect this year's treasure hunts. Trying to have fun with this. Add to the Batmobiles that I have. So, okay, all right. Cool. I guess the 30 pack is going to do me well. 97 cents a piece. And, we'll find out. Okay, guys. Let's get a different one. Let's get a fresh one. And yes, the box is a sturdy box in which it came with. And the way they were stacked inside the box, none of them, I don't see any damage to them. All right, guys. All right, let's try Optimus one more time. This one does not have tape, but I do notice that it's a little bit wider for sure. So let's find out. No tape. No. Okay. It's an unequivocal no. Yeah, it's not going to do it, guys. It's not going to do it. Oh, well. We found out. We found out that it's not going to happen. But yeah, I am, pleased with the results. I didn't think it was going to fit a thicker Hot Wheels per se, but it does fit the regular size main line and the regular size Matchbox. And there's plenty of room for those right there. You could tell. All right. And yes, that's it for now, guys. Again, I'll have to get like a string or something to run it back there and see if I could help decorate this room a little bit. Anyway, thank you for hanging out. And let me know what you think. Hit the like, guys. Write comments. See if there's anything else maybe that you're wondering about with protection or protectors options. I will maybe try to look for the Hot Wheels brand, but I do believe this one's the Hot Wheels brand. It might be a little bit more spendy. I don't think they're $1 a piece. Anyway, thank you so much for the hangout, and yep, we'll catch you on the next one. Later.